Well, Gary, what's your thoughts on the team's performance at Gateshead?
Yeah, a bit sort of deja vu in terms of, creating two or three real good chances which you'd expect to score, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. So, as in any game, the goals obviously change games, and at the minute we're not managing to convert our chances.
Is that a bit of a concern for you at the moment, that you're not converting them?
It's always a concern when you play well in games and you end up with not getting anything out of them because you haven't accepted your chances. But I think in football, the cliche is that as long as, the problem is if you're not creating chances, as long as you are creating chances, then hopefully, that'll change and the goals will start going in.
And what do you think about the challenge posed by Halifax on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, Halifax are a big, strong, physical team who have come into this league and made the playoffs last year, and looking to do the same again this season. And Neil Aspin, the manager, has done a good job there. He got a good set of lads, and it'll be a tough game for us on Saturday.
So have you done your homework on them then? What kind of game are you expecting?
Yeah, they're always very direct, and long throws, set pieces. That's their threat. So obviously we need to be aware of that. And like any team, playing against them, you have to make sure that side of it's right. If you're going to get anything out of the game.
And obviously the weather hasn't been all that great recently. Any concerns about the pitch?
Well, concern about the pitch is the obvious one, which we've had for a while now. But that's. I think at the minute my concern is more about us trying to get a result and take some of the chances rather than worrying about the pitch too much at the moment.
And you've won 2 games out of the 9.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on mixing up the team a bit, making any changes to try and get another win?
Yeah, I think you're always looking to freshen things up. Obviously we're disappointed at the minute that we haven't been able to push on in a way which would have enabled us to be sort of in the playoff positions. But we've just got to keep doing what we're doing. And like I say, at the minute it's sort of a run where we're not creating. Well, we're creating chances, but we're not scoring goals. So obviously, we've got to hope that that'll change and things will turn in our favour.
And you're 8 points from the playoffs, aren't you? Do you think that gap can really afford to get any bigger?
Well, not at all. I think it's a big gap. And the gap now is already one which, we anticipated it wouldn't be 8 points. At this stage, we was hoping to, as I say, push on and be breathing down the neck of the 5th and 4th spot. But we missed opportunities to draw closer to teams. Results have gone for us, and we haven't taken that opportunity to close the gap. So at the minute, we're a little bit off the pace, but there's 11 games left, and obviously, as always, at Kidderminster, we look to win every game. So nothing's changed really in that respect.
And any player news that we need to know about?
I think injury-wise, we haven't got any problems after Tuesday's game. Obviously, a long trip up there, and it was late 3 or 4 in the morning before the lads got back. But in terms of actual injuries, no problems with that.
So you've got a full squad to pick from?
Yeah, Craig Reid, obviously he had a car accident, which he's now back in training. So he's had a good week's training. So hopefully, we may be able to get him involved in the 16 this weekend.
Does it make a difference having a full squad to pick from? I mean, does it create a little bit of competition in training?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as a manager, you always want to be able to select your best players from your strongest squad. That's a nice problem to have, to be able to do that. So yeah, I mean, if all your good players fit, makes a big difference.